But as you know, Harvey Norman, absolutely close to our hearts, and we want you to support them because not only do they support us, they give us the opportunity to come here and do things like this, but they are keeping so many small business people in a job and so many people employed right across the country, from the biggest cities to the smallest towns. They are doing a magnificent job of keeping this country going.
It's been the year from hell when it comes to unemployment. COVID-19 has seen us lose jobs, lose local manufacturing, lose local businesses. We've lost a heck of a lot. It's been a rough trot for too many and an absolute Armageddon for our economy. But through the pandemic, our mates at Harvey Norman have been absolutely clear. They will do everything they can to keep as many people in a job as they can. An example is Australian Lifestyle Furniture, which is based here in South Australia. They supply Harvey Norman with the exclusive build outdoor kitchen products. And they're helping Harvey Norman back in Aussie jobs in a big way.
Well, we started in 2010 supplying furniture to Harvey Norman, and a lot of that was imported product. So in 2017 we thought we'd launch a new category, and so we launched outdoor kitchens to Harvey Norman nationally and partnered with them to take custom kitchens across Australia.
But it's who Australian Lifestyle Furniture has making their cabinetry that's even more awesome. Bedford is the second largest employer for people with a disability in the entire country. From packing through to manufacturing and landscaping, they're determined to help every Australian with a disability achieve their life goals. They empower people with freedom and independence that comes from being employed, and make bloody good Aussie-made cabinets too.
Yeah, well, it really started for us with Bedford when we first launched the kitchens in 2017. And Bedford were doing all the cutting. We like the idea that it's Australian made. We like the idea that it's based in South Australia and supporting South Australian business as well. And we just felt it was a really good addition to our core furniture business. We love going through the Bedford factory because of the people that they have in employment there. One of the challenges they have is getting people to go home.
And let's not muck around, I'll tell you the truth. These are great Aussie-made cabinets too. The skill of the work, top notch. And when you talk to the employees of Bedford, it gives you all the proof they need. They're legends too.
I've been here for 34 years and I'm one of the main ones that are operating, and they give us all most of the time. It's good.
I run the saw and occasionally drive forklift to help out, being around my friends and the work. So I've been here for about 12 years now.
Yeah, look, it's fantastic to see, you know, they really do enjoy their work, and they've got a steely resolve about producing quality products for our commercial customers. So, yeah, they're really, really proud, and they take personal pride in the fact that they are producing products for a number of our clients. It's our bread and butter. We have the ability to cut and edge.
So the next time you walk through your local Harvey Norman, know that you're not just about supporting Aussie jobs, you're supporting Aussie jobs for all different types of quiet Australians.
People like to sort of say, well, if we're buying Australian made, that we're creating jobs, and specifically with Bedford is you're creating opportunities for people with disability, which is really, really important.
Excellent, beautiful people, and we wish them nothing but the best. Thank you to the good people of Harvey Norman, keeping those people in a job and making sure that there isn't just focus, but also such incredible purpose. Good people working in the factory and also on the sales floor there at Harvey Norman. Now again, Matt Cunningham has been able to have a look at the other employment opportunities that exist in a place like this. As we heard with Tony Passon, the local MP here, there are jobs in them hills. And they are good jobs, good paying jobs in the middle of an incredible place. So one more time, if you're watching us right now and you've had a punish of a day in Sydney, or you'd like to leave Melbourne, after you pass the test, they will be more than happy for you to come on down. Here's one more from Matt.
Unemployment rates are soaring during the coronavirus pandemic, but in South Australia's regional areas, there's a job crisis of a different kind.
We've got a lot of vacancies on our books. They're all permanent positions, long-term permanent positions. We're only ever wanting to get people for the long run.
Bowhill Engineering is an Australian manufacturing success story. It sits on the banks of the beautiful Murray River, about 140 kilometres east of Adelaide. It's a massive operation, building major infrastructure for projects across South Australia. But despite offering permanent full-time positions and rental assistance for new employees, it still has up to 10 vacancies on its books.
I think we've got a really good offer out here in the regions, and we'd love to see some people take up those opportunities.
Husband and wife team Jeremy and Jodie Hawkes pride themselves on running a genuine family business. They're fighting a misguided perception that people can't pursue a career away from the big cities.
We'd really like to challenge that mentality. We'd really like to push the envelope and keep that talent here in our regions.
It's a similar story for veggie growers Zarella Fresh.
We've sort of been advertising everywhere we can and offering incentives for people to come out and work in the mallee and harvest potatoes.
Zarella Fresh employs about 350 full-time workers, but they also employ another 100 or so seasonal workers. This year, finding those workers has been a serious challenge.
At the moment we've got harvester drivers, chase bin drivers and graders for on the back of the harvester and in our onion shed.
Krunal Shah is the operations manager at the company's Virginia packing sheds. The qualified accountant came from India 10 years ago. When he couldn't find a job in his chosen field, he started packing potatoes.
I'm starting here as working as like a stacker, and I get promoted every year and doing some new challenging roles, doing some new things here.
The South Australian government is trying to match job seekers with vacancies.
We've had over 100,000 visits to our website, with 3,000 jobs being advertised through that website. And so there's been great uptake of people's involvement and looking to see what jobs are out there.
Back on the banks of the Murray, Swamport lettuce grower Don Ruggiero says finding workers is always a problem.
For some reason, Australian people don't see farm work as being an option. I don't know why.
He relies on workers flown in from Vanuatu to pick his crop, but this year that plan will come at an added cost.
When they do get here, they've got to be quarantined, and we've just been told that that quarantine process is going to cost us, as the employer, $2,000 per person. I bring 16 people in, which we would at a time. You know, it's $32,000. It's just not something we can sustain.
Right now, our jobs crisis looks very much like a first world problem.
If the people want to work, there's enough work for everyone. If the people willing to work, they have plenty of work around it.